When I was younger, I thought happiness was found in chasing achievements, possessions, and recognition, but the more I grasped for these things, the more I felt like sand slipping through my fingers. What truly transformed my life was not a sudden miracle, but a mind shift, a change in how I saw myself, others, and the world around me. This shift began with one simple realization: the way we see the world shapes the way we live in it. For years, I believed success meant climbing higher, moving faster, proving myself. But then, I noticed the exhaustion in my own heart. It was as if I was running a race without a finish line. One day, in a quiet moment of meditation, I asked myself, if I keep living like this, what will I have gained when time runs out? That question was my turning point. The mind shift was moving from asking, how much can I get, to, how much can I give, from, when will I be enough, to, how can I be present now? This is the power of perspective. Imagine carrying a heavy bag of stones. If you believe you must hold on to them forever, the weight will crush you. But if you see that you can put them down, your steps become lighter. In the same way, when we shift the mind, we transform our burdens into lessons and our struggles into strength. One of my teachers once told me, "Your thoughts are like seeds, what you water grows." At first I dismissed this as too simple, but over time I realized the truth. If I constantly water seeds of anger, jealousy, and fear, I harvest suffering. When I water seeds of patience, kindness, and gratitude, I harvest peace. The mind shift is not about changing the world outside of you, it is about changing the way you meet the world within you. When you practice mindfulness, you pause before reacting. When you practice gratitude, you see abundance where once there was lack. When you practice compassion, you realize that others carry the same hidden battles you do. So how can you begin your own mind shift? Start small. The next time you wake up, instead of reaching for your phone, take 3 deep breaths. Ask yourself, what matters most today? When you eat, taste every bite with awareness. When you speak, let your words be bridges, not weapons. These are not grand gestures, but small steps that, taken daily, create a lifetime of change. I stand before you not as someone who has mastered life, but as someone who has learned that mastery begins with humility. The mind shift saved me from a life of endless chasing and opened me to a life of meaningful presence. And my wish is that you too discover the same freedom, not tomorrow, not someday, but here, in this very moment. Remember, your mind is not a cage, it is a key. Shift it, and you may discover a life beyond what you ever imagined. If this message resonated with you, I invite you to subscribe to Mindshift Impact. Join our community of people committed to meaningful transformation. Together, we can shift our minds and change our lives.